What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Axe Creation. And this Tool Tuesday, we're going to change it up a little bit and start looking at some bass parts, specifically the bass intro to Disposition. So I thought this video series would be the perfect avenue to start discussing some Tool bass lines. They're such an intrinsic part to the songs and the music itself. I feel like I would be remiss if we didn't start talking about it a little bit. So today we're going to look at the intro to Disposition. It's one of my favorite bass lines. It's very melodic, like a lot of his parts, and it takes use of harmonics. So we're in a drop D tuning. I'm on a 5-string. Please ignore the 5th string. I'm not going to play it at all. That low E is dropped down to low D, and we're actually only going to play that note once. So let me play through it real fast, and then we'll break it down. Cool, very cool bass line, very melodic. So let's talk about what's going on. We're going to play the 7th fret of your A string right here, and then we're going to keep bouncing back to that note, and we're going to interlace some harmonics on top of it. The first being the 9th fret on the D string. Now I find that that's a relatively hard harmonic to come out with, and you can't just put your finger right over the fret like you can on frets 5, 7, and 12. You want to be slightly before the fret, and if you move your pick back towards the bridge, that note will come out a lot cleaner. Okay, so it's 7, 9, and then 7, 7 on the G string, and then 7 on the 5th fret. Okay, so it's... Now, I personally like to let these notes ring out as much as possible. So when I play this, there's a tricky transition. It's just how I like to play it. I'm usually playing that 9th fret harmonic with my pinky, and then I'll keep my finger down, and I'll use my ring finger to get the 7th fret. And then as it's ringing out, I'll place my ring finger down on the A string and then open up my 1st finger to reach behind and grab that one. Okay, so it's... like that. And then that puts me in position to grab 5th fret on the D string, open, 5th fret on the A string, open D, and then open low D. All right, so that first half. And what I like about this riff is that it's phrased in basically like an A and a B, right? There's a variation that goes on. So you have the first half and then the second half, and it kind of builds in conversation within the riff, or call and response. And you see that a lot in Tool and in a lot of riffs in general. So the second half of it starts out the same, 7 on the A, and then we're actually going to play harmonics on the high G on 7, and then 7 on the D. Okay? And you're always bouncing back to that E note. And then here you're going to slide to the 14th fret on the D on the A string and play a power chord. Just pick it out. And when I play that part, I don't always attack that 14th fret. Sometimes I just slide up to it and let it ring. Okay? Very cool riff. Straight time, nothing too confusing when it comes to the meter. It's just I thought the harmonics are very melodic and really fun to play. So the tabs for this lesson can be found on my Instagram at Axe Creation. Hashtag Tool Tuesday. Tag me you playing this riff. Tag your friends. Leave comments about other bass parts that you want to talk about down below or on the Instagram. And yeah, as always, let me know what you come up with. And until then, I will see you next time.